Montevideo has always been diverse. Although oppressed and marginalized, its diversity has always been there, resisting repression, hatred and oblivion. Little is known or spoken about this facet of Montevideo's past. Thousands of true stories of people who walked our streets have been erased. Official history never had space for those who did not conform to the cisgender straight norm. However, dissidents have always lived and inhabited the time and space of Montevideo, as can be seen in testimonies, in judicial and medical archives, and in private correspondence, as if it were a historical error or an alternative history never told before. Since 1984, the year in which Escorpio, the first diversity collective in Uruguay, was founded, social organizations have demanded not only the inclusion, but also the visibility of dissidents as an alternative to the imposed norm. And although it may never have been said in these words, each claim exposed an incontestable truth: Montevideo was always diverse, dissidence exists. But, what was there before? Silence and clandestinity. The settings were the avenues and the Montevideo night, bathrooms and cinemas and cafes, beaches, houses, and private parties, corners, boarding houses, motels. A network of social and workplaces that was often kept secret, since in this city being different or strange was acceptable, as long as it remained behind closed doors. People recognized each other and even formed couples, but they had to keep this dimension of their lives a deep secret. Those who were discovered lost their jobs, their homes, their ties. Some even died as a result of hate crimes or the violence that their socio-economic precariousness forced them to. They also became the object of medical or police persecution, blackmail, stigma and, during the dictatorship, the most aberrant military violence. This reality, which historically marginalized those who lived it on a daily basis, forged identities and ties that were synthesized in the collective struggle of thousands of people. As a result of this work, from 1984 until today, a society that was increasingly open to dissent was achieved, with concrete advances in legal, political, and social matters. And although hatred and marginalization persist in sectors of society, reality has changed. It can be said that the work of these organizations bore fruit. An example of this is the preferential place occupied by the March for Diversity in the social and cultural schedule of Montevideo. What in 1993 was a timid march of barely 500 people, became a joyful multitudinous party, emblem of a political struggle of 4 decades. And although much of the memory of Montevideo's diversity has already been lost, the present affirms that our history is much more diverse than we tend to believe.